Hello, gentle viewers. This is Avgardian welcoming you back to Out of the Park Baseball 22 with the Washington Senators. We are halfway through our run as the Senators, and we've done okay. We had 2 seasons over 500 and 3 under. But we have a ton of quality young talent. We just need a couple of extra pieces to get ourselves up to the very top. Our pitching staff was quite good. Our lineup was solid. But we need a new center fielder. And hopefully not Harry Walker. And we find ourselves running into a draft that doesn't really have a ton of offensive talent. Like Irv Noren would be from a what we need. Irv would be a pretty solid choice. I don't think he makes it to 8 though, because I don't think there are 7 better players that people will take. Does that mean taking someone like Jim Pearsall? I don't think so. We would have to figure something out if that happened. Jim Busby might be my choice if he's still around, unless there's a better player. Also, Kennedy, Texas. I worked near there for a couple weeks here and there. But this is just really not an outstanding offensive draft. And I'll be honest, I might punt on the pick. I'm not saying I definitely will, but I'm definitely thinking about it. Like, Sam Jethro is an actively bad idea. I don't want him. Like, I could get Whitey Ford and just go super ridiculous, but I'm not convinced pitching is the solution. I also don't know what the solution is, though. If we don't get... I mean, obviously, Larry Doby coming back and being healthy is the ideal solution. And maybe he will, but if he doesn't, we need to be ready. Dave Ferris might very well come home with a Cy Young, even though he lost 18 games. And if that isn't a microcosm of our season, I don't know what is. So, let us advance thusly. Do I need any coaches? No, I've got offers pending. Let us advance to the end of award season. I do need to activate my people, don't I? That's right. Better offer $2,500. Jim, I really like you. I think hitting coach. I'll give you 3,200. Okay, Herman Lane, George Tomer have both signed. Jim Bishop is thinking about it. Amazing. And then we go ahead and we proceed. There goes App, and I believe it's everyone but Bishop. I think Bishop is the only one still thinking. Game, let me please offer him the job that I actually have that's open. 3,500. Dude, you don't have a better offer. No one else is gonna pay you $4,000 to be a hitting coach. I will offer you $4,000, and if you don't take it, that's your own business. Spec Shea got a minor league pitching award. Who gives a fuck? Surprisingly close vote. We actually had 4 different players all get a first place vote, but Don Newcomb was just a tiny bit better. Can I say I'm kind of shocked that I didn't get Cy Young with Dave Ferris? I mean, I'm not that shocked. I know why I didn't, because he lost a bunch of games, and that's just how it is, but... How close was it? Like, it was super close. I'm not gonna bitch too much. I mean, it would help if I looked at the right league. Wait, what? Dave Ferris got 1 fucking vote. Are you legitimately shitting me? Like, I was saying Max Lanier didn't deserve it. Fair play to him. But High Bythorn was not remotely as good as Dave Ferris. And neither was Fred Hutchison. Damn, dudes. Yeah, this is very on brand, though. That's definitely how people in that era tended to vote. Man, you suck. Anyway. And I don't think we got that one guy. I think he just decided he wanted to go somewhere else. Which is whatever. If you want to be a big fat loser, then that's what you can do. You know what? Tracy Baker, come on down. I'm a rocket man. I'm probably literally the only person who's offered you a job so far. All right, who are my first timers? Earl Averill? I don't think so. I'm not saying he's not close, but I don't think so. Taylor Douthat had better fucking get in this year. That's all I'm gonna say. A guy being worth 90 wins above replacement, and you're so like, nah. That's pretty ridiculous. Who are my other first timers? Carl Hubble. Yes. Roy Johnson. No thank you. Bob Klein. Hard pass. Al Smith. You're no Mike Smith. Paul Wainer. Yes. I'm comfortable with bringing him aboard. And Whit Wyatt, meh. Pat Malone, yes. Tony Lazzari, yes. Ray Schalk, yes. I am not going to induct him if he doesn't make it, but I think it would be a real shame if he didn't. That's all I'm going to say. Charlie Holliker, I'm fine with. Johnny Hodap, I can live with. Big Ed Brandt, I can see myself voting for. Yeah, in my opinion, Earl Averill, while an amazing hitter, I'm not saying he would cheapen the haul. I just don't think he's good enough to make it. I'm certainly not on the first ballot, so I'm going to go ahead and just submit this one. I'm going to try to be a little bit more circumspect. And we're going to go right to the first year player draft. It didn't work. I still got flagged as OSA. Man, game. Just game. Okay. So there were two hitters I really wanted. Joe Adcock or Irv Norrell. And I didn't get either one of them. So the real question is, do I want anyone in the first round? Well, let's talk about other areas we could improve in. How is Danny O'Connell as a second baseman? He's not terrible. He's not brilliant, but he's not terrible. He's a better hitter than, Benny McCoy. But is he a good enough player to take in the first round? And the answer to that is quite honestly a big fat stinking no. I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to draft Clem Labine and then not sign him. Because I want another first round pick next year. Because this draft is just too weak, in my opinion. So I'm going to draft him, but I'm never going to sign him. Billy Martin. He is a choice. Bill Wilson isn't awful, I guess. Like, it's damning with faint praise, I know, but actually I think I prefer Bob Addis. He's a little bit better all around. Yeah, we'll take Bob Addis. I'll then take Luis Aloma. Take Joe here. I don't know if he's any good, but we'll take him anyway. And then I don't really care who we end up with. We can look to see if there's like a super secret hitting star, but there isn't. What a disappointing draft. I think we're making the right choice. I think, without a doubt, having a first-round pick next year is way more valuable than having a crappy first-round pick this year. So we're going to go ahead and sign up the rookies we did pick. And that means any kind of improvement is going to have to come either from people staying healthy or just a bit of luck. Or the Rule 5. The Rule 5 might offer us some tasty morsel. But probably not. Steve Bilko could be a nice little steal, but he's still a couple years away from reaching a level. I do need a backup catcher as well, so I'm going to be looking to grab one of those in the Rule 5. Catcher. We could get a bit of Mike Trash in our life. And I also want to look at center field and try to grab a really good defender. Fielding at CF is at least 60. Literally no one. Okay. I'll grab Barney Olson. It doesn't hurt to have another bench guy. Yes, it does. Fuck it. I'm not gonna bother. So, what do we have enough depth in that we can afford to trade someone? I'm going to offer up Dick Kimball, and we're going to take the very best type of player that is available to us. We're just going to test the market here and see what we might be able to grab. Pretty much nobody of any substance. I'm not shocked. I am not shocked. Let's take a quick look at the trading block. Oh, pardon me. There isn't really much here to get excited about. I'm almost thinking our best choice is to just go ahead and continue on into the season and then see where it gets us. I don't want Phil Rizzuto. I had Phil Rizzuto. I don't want him back. I'm also kind of okay with us at shortstop right now. Cecil Travis is quite good. Like, let's be realistic here. There's no player that I can acquire on the cheap that's going to make a big difference. And I'm fine with that. I don't mind that at all. But it is something to keep in mind. That we just don't have a way to acquire the player that we want. And that's fine. Oh, Ray. If one asshole had voted for you, you would have made it. That's a real bummer. Again, he doesn't have such a clear-cut must-be Hall of Fame case that I'm going to go into commissioner mode just to induct him. But I'll tell you what, if I get at least 5 comments of this video that say induct Ray Schalk, I'll do it next episode. 5 people have to tell me that they want Ray Schalk in the Hall of Fame, and then I'll do it. In the immortal words of Excalibur, you've got to give the people what they want. I don't blame you for cutting my budget. I'm not doing anything with the budget you're giving me. It's not my fault. I don't have a way to get the kind of players that we really need, but... Good. Ooh. Larry Doby has taken an unorthodox conditioning program, promising to be even better at offense. Well, I'll take that. Mr. Sergeant Bilko, I will let you get some reps in spring training. Same for Luis Aloma. I see no harm in having, say, Howie Fox and Paul Masterson. Go ahead and set up our 6-man rotation. He just doesn't move people around. I don't object to that at all. And then do the same here, please. And then we're going to go ahead and sim forward and see what we can accomplish. Okay, Kurt, you magnificent bastard. You keep throwing harder. You're only going to make me love you more. Yeah, Luis Olmo is not good enough. Yeah, I don't think that deal is smart. I'm not saying it because I desperately want to keep Vic Rashi. I don't. I'm saying it because I don't think he brings much to the table. Finish and finish. Okay. So Lefty Chambers is an obvious choice for somebody to trade, if not for the fact that I think he's too valuable. Even if he's not his very best self. So he's going to the minors. Spec Shea to the minors. What is... I have 14 pitchers. I need to get rid of at least 2 of them. Maybe even 3. Howie Fox to the minors. Oh, sorry. You seriously don't have to be on the damn 40 man. Aloma to the minors. Would you quit lying to me, game? He doesn't have a 40-man contract. He just doesn't. And then 1 position player needs to go. I'm going to trade Ellis Clary. No, I'm not. I'm going to send down Sergeant Bilko. Because until he actually improves his power, I don't think he's good enough. And so there we are. 25-man roster. We're going to go 5-man rotation, as one does. And I think our ace is quite clearly Dave Ferris. I'm going to lean Hutchinson second and then Newcomb third. Not because I don't think Newcomb isn't an amazing pitcher, but just because Hutchinson's been there and done that. Bill Bevins is going to be our 4th starter, and then Kurt Sims is going to be our 5th starter with Vic Rashi as our emergency starter long reliever. Lay bullpen. I think Dick Monty is going to be my closer. I think he's earned at least a chance to do it. Nick Strinkovich is going to be long relief. And Emil Kush and everyone else are going to be middle relievers. Offensively, Harry Walker is too good as our leadoff guy. I like Cecil Travis as our second hitter, not because I dislike Nap Reyes, but because Nap Reyes doesn't have the extra power. Who bats third? It's Larry Doby. Doby's ability to get on base and hit for power make him the perfect third hitter. Yogi's going to hit cleanup. Where is he? Yeah, he is. Clark hits 5th. Etten hits 6th. Knapp will hit 7th. Benny Boy bats 8th. Don Newcomb, I don't mind you being our backup first baseman. That's really all I want you to do, though, and I don't want you doing it very often because I don't want you to get hurt. Dane Clay backs up in center. The Blatnick bunch will play in the corners. Jeff Cross backs up at second. Ellis, I guess, backs up at third. No, I guess Floyd Baker would be better at third. I don't really have a backup shortstop, so I guess that's going to be Jeff Cross, too. Ellis Clary can be our pinch hitter. And I recognize we have very, very little depth. And that's probably going to bite us in the ass sooner rather than later. But it is what it is. I regret some of my life choices. All right. And Howie Fox just got claimed. That's kind of unfortunate. Like, I'm not saying Howie Fox is ever going to be like the ace of the team, but I was kind of hoping that we'd get a bit of luck. Oh well. Oh well. Pilko's power is ever so slowly improving. Hall of Famer Manny Mignoso. All right, friendos. I will be back in just a moment. Alright, let's go ahead and get started with the season. Okay, so that's kind of a dick move. I don't like that. Welcome back to the big leagues, Lefty Chambers, because someone's got to do it. I was right that Paul Masterson wasn't going to get through, though. Are you fucking kidding me, game? I mean, I said it repeatedly that we had a really, really thin team, and boy, is it not getting any better. Okay. We need to add a left fielder. So I am going to trade Paul Masterson for an outfielder if I can get one. Doesn't have to be brilliant, just has to be not the worst. Taffy Wright would be a decent choice. Tommy O'Brien would be better, though, I think. Because he's someone I could trust to be our leadoff guy. Plus, he's way cheaper. Yeah, let's do it. Dane Clay, if you think you're going to be a starting outfielder, I advise you to not think that. And we're just going to keep playing right along. I notice we're doing very badly again. This is not lost on me. What is going on? Well, there's Nick Etten and Cecil Travis being complete wastes of offensive space. That's not a great look. Yeah, it's mostly Nick Etten just vanishing. Like, I don't know what his deal is, but he is a very bad player this year. Cecil Travis, I don't know what his deal is. I hope he figures it out. Two of my starters look like absolute horseshit. And this is with a pretty good defense mind. So I don't really know what to say or how to fix it. So I guess we're just going to keep going. But yeah, we're not very good. Not very good at all. Really? Can you just one fucking time say, hey, look, this important player that got hurt, they're back faster than you expected. Alright, well, we get Don Newcomb back, and then we're going to get Harry the Hat back. So, Lefty, you're having a shit year. Go back to the minors. Don Newcomb, welcome back. And then I'm just going to sim one day. Because then Harry Walker can come back. I gotta be honest, Tommy O'Brien is off to a pretty great start. And I kind of don't want to bench him. But I think I will. And what we'll do is we'll let Harry the Hat will obviously be our number one hitter, but I'm gonna let Tommy O'Brien spell him once a week. And I'm hoping that helps. You know what, Don Newcomb, you're a little bit too important to me. I don't want you to be a two-way player anymore. It's not worth the risk. It is so totally not worth the risk that I just can't. Really, Mike Trash, you've decided that you're just going to be dog shit as a catcher. Oh, whatever. This is fine. Also, Tommy O'Brien, number one with a bullet in terms of pinch hitting. Just do all the things, my guy. Alright, besides Yogi, who made it from this team? Kurt Simmons, that's great to see. I certainly didn't expect that he would be as good as he has been. And then that's it. It's just Yogi and Kurt Simmons. Which is completely and utterly fine with me. I mean, we're not a great team this year. Like, I guess you could think about Larry Doby, but the problem is that there's just players playing way better than him. My pitching staff, for the most part, has been underwhelming. Is it the defense? Are we being... Well, I guess the key to figuring out if it's the defense is to see if the FIPS are way lower than the ERAs. Nope. For the most part, y'all are just pitching like shit. Good to know. I don't know how to fix that. So we're just going to ignore it and move forward. Okay, I think it's probably time for some new blood in the coaching staff. I am going to go ahead and bring back Whitey because he's been an outstanding scout. So I'm definitely going to bring you back. I can probably get a better team trainer, so we're going to try that. And I still like Tom Tucky as a bench coach, so I'm going to go ahead and bring him back too. But I'm replacing both the hitting coach and the pitching coach. Because y'all are a lot. And we're going to hope that new hitting and pitching coaches can really help fix what we're at. We should not be this bad. I'm gonna trade Nick Etten, and we're gonna see if I can get somebody to offer me a decent first baseman for him. I don't want outfielders. I want first base. I mean, why bother? You're both terrible. I could get a new third base and move Nap Reyes to first, but yeah, the problem is just Nick Etten is just garbage now. Like, let's call a spade before we go any farther, right? We're not winning the World Series this year. So there's really no incentive for me to really push to try to win lots of games. I mean, that's kind of fucking random that you're just going to murder my backup third baseman. Bilko, could you please just show the power and then you'll get playing time? It's as simple as that. You know what, Bilko? I can't afford to just let Etten hit when he's clearly terrible. I'm going to give you a shot. And then Etten can back up there. I said Etten can back up there. And then Clary can back up at third. It's not great, but it's good enough in my opinion. Like, yeah, Bilko, you really don't have to do much in order to prove yourself a true improvement over Etten. Because Etten has been one of the worst hitters in Major League Baseball this season. And we're just going to right to the end of the regular season. It's just a wet fart of a season. A shart, if you will. There's not really anything good that's come of it. Nor will there be. I'm just hoping I don't get fired. But if my prediction is right, and we get a reasonably good draft class, I honestly think we're going to see a major upgrade next season. Like, I don't care that Benny McCoy is hurt. Why would you bother me? And we're just going to go right to in the World Series. It could be the Cubs or the Browns. That's a cool World Series. The pitching coach has retired. The question is, did I get fired? I did not get fired. And that is what matters the most to me. I did not get fired. So Mike Trout retired, so I'm gonna need another new catcher. I agree, we do need to upgrade at first base. So before I do anything else, add the 5th and 9th overall picks. I fucking said it. I told you there would be a big draft coming. Man. Imagine having the choice between Willie Mays or Mickey Mantle. I would not say no to you at third base. Like, let's be realistic here. Mays and Mantle are going top two, and then we'll just have to see who falls to me with the 5th overall pick. I sure wouldn't turn down Pete Runnels if he is the one that fell to me. I think he's an overall very talented player. It would be a nice spark of offense. A Gil McDougald would also be highly welcome. I don't have a ton of talent at second base. Jim Dyke would be good. Bob Neiman has some flavor to him. I could grab a catcher, maybe in the 2nd or 3rd round. This is not like this is an extremely top-heavy draft too, but there's enough secondary contributors that I think I'm going to come away with a couple of useful pieces. Man. To beat either the White Sox or the Dodgers and have that freaking choice staring you in the face is gross. It's just gross. Like, I'll be honest with you. If I were the White Sox, I would take Willie Mays. I was going to try to justify letting him slip, but it's not going to happen. It's not even going to matter. But let's get our coaching staff sorted, and then we shall conclude this episode. So we need a new hitting coach and pitching coach. Jim Maroney, I think he will make a very fine Major League pitching coach. I think I'm going to go to the market to grab ourselves a new hitting coach because I want a great hitting coach. Give me Danny Taylor. Team trainer. I want lots of blues. I'm not really finding an outstanding manager that is good at both, though. I can either get somebody who's great at prevention or someone who's great at rehab. I can't really do both. I'm going to get Eric Hunt. I know he doesn't have the upside of some of the others, but he's good at pretty much everything. The other thing he's not great at is preventing back injuries. I will accept that. We then need a AAA pitching coach. And a AA pitching coach. So, what did go well this season? What worked out? Let's talk numbers, shall we? Yogi Berra continues to be an outstanding player. That's it. That's the comment. I don't know what else you want from me. He has truly been worth everything we've given him. Larry Doby came back with a very nice, very welcome bounce back campaign. I'm very pleased with Larry Doby. He is a god-awful center fielder, though. We should probably think about moving him to another position. Because I like Ellie Clark. I don't like him more than Doby. And Doby would be a 5-win player if he played anywhere but center field. We tried. He can't do it. He can't play center. Harry the Hat was good. Nap Reyes was fine. Tommy O'Brien was a nice, useful little piece. Steve Bilko. I know he wasn't like an amazing megastar with the bat, but he was decent. Oh, I could move Ellie Clark to first base. I really like that idea. Put Clark at first, get a new outfielder. That's brilliant. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Oh, we do need a deeper bench. I'm actually going to try to make that happen this offseason, but we'll see. Pitching, Kurt fucking Simmons, dudes. Kurt Simmons just justified being the 8th overall pick. And there's still more to come. And that's awesome. Hutchinson and Ferris were amazing. Don Newcomb was not quite as good, but he also pitched half the number of innings. If we basically double his innings, he's pretty much the same guy. Bill Bevins is in real trouble. He's definitely not the player he used to be. But he is an extreme fly ball pitcher, and I'm wondering if a bad center fielder was holding us back there. So, Ellie Clark to first, Larry Doby to right field. That is step 1 of our offseason plan before we even acquire anybody. And then we actually talk about upgrading at a couple of positions. I'm thinking second base would be great. Yeah, second base would be amazing. Was anyone else just like a dumpster fire of a defender, or was it literally just Larry Doby? Oh yeah, it was Larry Doby by a lot. Oh dear. Well, I wish I looked at that earlier. C'est la vie. Now, of course, there's an absolute legendary center fielder in this draft. I ain't getting him. And other than Mantle and Mays, it seems like a really weak class for center field. So any center fielder is going to have to be a trade target, which is fine. Gil McDougald really does make a lot of sense for us as our pick. Assuming he doesn't get taken before me, which he might. Moving Ellie Clark to first means Pete Reynolds would be nice, but I don't really think he's as good a fit. Johnny Logan would be a nice future choice. Is there another center fielder who's not the drizzling shits? Nope. I want Willie Mays so bad, but I can't have him, and it makes me cry. But I want him. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix center field. Because Dobie can't play there anymore. I mean, I could try Jim Dyke or Deke in center field. I mean, there's been dumber decisions I've made. We could draft him and then trade Nap Reyes and try to get ourselves a center fielder that way. This offseason is really going to be at getting assets. I'll tell you what I want, if we can manage it. Gil McDougald, and then maybe Jim Deke. Or Dyke, however you say his name. Dick? Who knows? That would be a good offseason, in my opinion. And I know we lost 84 games. I wish I'd known how bad Dobie was in center, but I didn't, and that's on me. Yeah, I really want Gil McDougald. I'm assuming, of course, I can't have Willie Mays. In order for me to end up with Gil McDougald, I have to basically hope that somebody values a pitcher, or Pete Reynolds, or Bob Neiman, or Jim Deke more than McDougald. But to be honest with you, I could very easily see Mays, Mantle, McDougald, the three M's going 1, 2, and 3. I don't really think I can stop that from happening. And even if McDougald does make it past the top 3, is he going to make it out of the top 4? I'm going to wish for the moon. I'm going to wish for Willie Mays to fall to me at 5. And there's just no way in hell that happens. I feel pretty confident I can at least walk away with Jim Deke. And he's got enough talent that I could slot him in at third or at center field. He's not perfect, but he's better than Dobie. That's for darn sure. Boy, I hope that I could get McDougald, though. He would really be a great get. Even with a weak arm. However, that's going to be a topic for next episode. If you want to see Ray Schalk make the Hall of Fame, just post a comment that says, Ray Schalk for Hall of Fame or whatever, and then I'll induct him. If I don't see that, then I won't. And I won't really be too bothered by it. Also, share in the comments if you think there's a great player here that I'm missing. I guess I could look at batting potential and see if there's like a secret weapon here. There really isn't. And it's not like there's like a secret pitcher who's like an amazing hitter. It's just the hitters that are good at hitting. It's unfortunate. I do not see any scenario in which Willie Mays doesn't become a Chicago White Sox and Mickey Mantle doesn't become a Brooklyn Dodger. I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't think either one of them gets by 4 teams. I don't think either one gets by 2 teams. Like, I think the Cardinals have zero shot to get either player. Unless the Dodgers or someone desperately needs pitching. Because Bob Friend and Vern Law are absolutely not bad consolation prizes. Or Bob Turley. Although Bob Turley is pretty raw, but neither of them will transform a franchise like Willie Mays or Mickey Mantle. But there you have it. Anyways, until next time, this has been Avgardian. Thank you for watching, and I bid you good day.